The assessment team thanks Jax Brown, Jess Moody, Geoffrey Lim, and Tim Murdoch for sharing their experience of how the assessment process was accessible for them in 2025. We acknowledge the many traditional custodians of country throughout Australia and honour their elders past and present. We respect their deep enduring connection to their lands, waterways and surrounding clan groups since time immemorial. We cherish the richness of First Nations peoples' artistic and cultural expressions. We are privileged to gather on this country and to share knowledge, culture and art, now and with future generations.
Hi, my name's Jax and my pronouns are he and they. My art forms are writing and theatre, and I'm proudly disabled. I have a background as a producer, a spoken word performer, and a writer. And I found the assessment process accessible to me because we were provided with a scoring guide. It outlined 3 different criteria that we were scoring against and what an applicant had to do to demonstrate they were scoring high versus medium or low. This scoring guide was something that I found myself coming back to again and again when reading through the applications. It was really clear and concise and provided me with useful measures to guide my scoring as I read through the applications. It provided dot points and tables, which as someone with dyslexia, I really, really loved and appreciated. And the peer assessors meeting was also run in a way that accommodated our different access needs. So there were regular breaks scheduled, and we were given space and time to think and ponder and articulate our perspectives.
Hi there, my name is Jess. The assessment process was accessible to me as I was able to attend each application within the comfort of my space and my preferred timings. I was given ample step-by-step information to engage with the online portal and given scoring templates that I could adjust to my needs. The panel also worked with Auslan English interpreters during our discussions. Our discussions were very robust and considered and allowed for open discourse. The assessment team were also available for any questions or concerns and further supports if and when needed.
Hi, my name's Timothy Murdoch. My art form is contemporary songwriting, singing, keyboards, performing and music production, and I was born with cerebral palsy. I found the assessment process accessible to me because Katie was so helpful. My reading is fine, but one of the main ways I learn and understand things is through such things as songs, audiobooks and podcasts. Katie was able to tell me about a feature on my Mac which is called speech to text. This really assisted me in reading through the grant proposals in a timely and effective manner, and I was able to get through several each day. Katie was also extremely helpful with the many questions that I had, and I could call her at any time and check that I was on the right track with my thinking about the process and guidelines. I was so supported throughout this process, and this experience was invaluable to me in understanding how it is from the side of the assessors when there were so many worthwhile applications and such limited funding.
Hi, my name is Geoffrey Lim. I am a street dancer, and I'm also a board member of Arts Access Victoria and a community arts leader. I joined the assessment panel because I wanted to give back. I was curious about the sorts of things that artists wanted to do in the country, and I had heard that it was an accessible process, and much to my delight, found out that it was for me anyway. The Flux application management system for me was accessible. I was able to use all of my own accessibility tools in the grant assessment process. My disabilities are that I'm deafblind, and so I rely a lot on magnifications on dark modes and color inversions and those sorts of things. And I was able to access all of those through my own operating system. And I was able to assess the grant applications quite easily. I would say the application management system was quite helpful in the sense that with all of the supporting materials and the supporting docs, you could access them and view those within the management system. And they were easy to use, and it was quite a streamlined process. The scoring system was also quite simple and easy to use as well. So I would say if you're interested in assisting and being a peer assessor, give it a go.
When you are confirmed to be on a panel, your assessment officer will ask you how we can make working together accessible for you. Our email is assessment@creative.gov.au. The assessment team looks forward to working with you.